Hey guys, Nerdy Hatter here, back at you guys after an amazing Tampa Bay Comic-Con 2016. My time was amazing, I absolutely loved it. Right now I'm going to show you guys a few things that I picked up while I was there over the 3 days of Tampa Bay Comic-Con. I hope you guys enjoy. It made me so happy to pick these things up. I was really happy to get them. Let's get right to it. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to show you guys is not anything that I bought. Well, kind of. The first thing I'm going to show you guys is my pass for Tampa Bay Comic-Con. This is it. This is what we wore to get into Comic-Con. And another thing I'm going to show you guys are the programs, which I just thought were really cool. I love the cover of the program. It's Baby Groot chasing a shrinked Ant-Man. I really loved it. It was really cool to grab these before going into the con. I just love the cover. That's why I kept a few. One for me, one for my mom, so that we could have them for memory's sake. Alright, first thing up that I actually bought inside of the con. I didn't actually buy. It was free, and it is the signature of the author of one of my favorite science fiction books, one of my favorite superhero novels, and that is The Last Days of Krypton by Kevin J. Anderson. He signed it for me, and it was just awesome meeting him. We actually got to talk about the book a little bit and what was cool about it, what I loved about the book, and he talked to me about the process of writing the book, and it was really, really interesting. Here he signed to Christopher, the Man of Steel, Kevin J. Anderson. It was really cool meeting him, and I just loved being able to get his signature. Alright, next up are two pop figures that I got at the con. One is the infamous Boxer Joker, which I could not find anywhere because all Targets near my house were completely sold out of them. But luckily, I found it at the con for a pretty decent price, just a couple bucks more than you would have found in the store, and I was very happy to be able to pick this up. The second pop is one that I actually already owned, and that is the Netflix Daredevil pop. What's special about this one is, as you saw in my Day 2 and 3 Tampa Bay Comic-Con vlog, I got it signed by Charlie Cox, and he is one of the nicest people you will ever meet. It was awesome meeting him. He was the nicest guy ever. He talked about my costume and how much he loved it, and it was really nice. He shook hands. Very pleasant guy to meet. If you guys get the chance to meet him, I highly suggest you do. Really awesome guy. Alright guys, next up I got two action figures, and they are the DC Multiverse Aquaman and Wonder Woman figures. These figures were really hard to find in stores since they were released in very limited quantities. I think it was like 1 or 2 a box of DC Multiverse figures from Batman v Superman wave. And I was very happy to get these figures. They look pretty good. The best one I have to say is Aquaman. He looks the best. The Wonder Woman doesn't look much like Gal Gadot, but the Aquaman does look a lot like Jason Momoa. I suggest you guys try and find these figures online because you're not going to find them in stores. They are completely sold out. I don't even think they're being put in circulation anymore. The only place you're going to find them is the secondary market. I suggest Amazon since the prices are decent there. Next up is another action figure, but this one is not DC related. This is Doctor Who. You guys know how much I love Doctor Who, and it is the Night of the Doctor 8th Doctor figure. I love this one much better than the original 8th Doctor figure they released. This has much better likeness to Paul McGann, and it comes with much better accessories in my opinion. I just love the figure. I love what it comes with. I love the look, and I love this costume a lot more than his TV movie appearance. The Night of the Doctor was an awesome little episode to get to see the 8th Doctor again. You could also listen to the audio adventures, but I don't really listen to those. I don't really know where to find them, but that was an awesome episode to see him in. That little snippet you got to see him in was a little bit extra before the 50th anniversary, which I just loved, and I love this figure. I suggest you guys go pick this up. It's an awesome figure. I love it. Alright guys, another thing I got was Jenna Coleman's signature. I got to meet Jenna Coleman at Comic-Con. It was really, really nice to meet her. She is one of my favorite companions as Clara Oswald. I absolutely love her character, and it was awesome meeting her. The line was really short because we got there nice and early, so I got to meet her nice and quick. And the cool thing is, I didn't just get one signature from Jenna. I actually got 2. And the reason I got 2 is she messed up my name on the first one, and she was nice enough to sign another one with my name correct. And I was able to have 2 signatures, one for free, and it was just awesome. She's such a nice lady. It was really cool to meet her, and she was very generous enough to give me another one for free. I really appreciated that. It was really cool of her. If you ever have a chance to meet her, I suggest you do if you're a Doctor Who fan, and get her signature because it's something you can hang on your wall as a proud Whovian, and you can have it for the rest of your life. Last but not least, of course, it wouldn't be Comic-Con without buying a few comic books. A couple of these I already owned and took to the con to get signed by the artist and writer, but a few of these I did buy at the con also for the purpose of reading them and getting signed by the writer and or artist. And the first one up is going to be Harley Quinn #1 from DC Rebirth, signed by the cover variant artist, the artist Amanda Connor, Palmiotti the writer, and who else? I think that's it. I think another writer on the series, I don't know, but it was really awesome to meet these guys. They're really, really nice. They're very happy to sign your comics, and they really like it when you compliment them on their writing if you did like the series. They're really, really nice people. I suggest you go take your comics to get them signed if they're ever at a Comic-Con near you or maybe at a comic book store. Now, this is not the only comic book I got signed by Connor, Palmiotti, or the other artists. I also had Harley Quinn from the New 52 #1 and Harley Quinn from the New 52 #8 signed by the 3 people. The 4th one here was the cover variant artist. He obviously was not on these 2 issues. So I only have 3 signatures on the 2 from the New 52 and 4 on the one from DC Rebirth. Now, another comic I got is, as you guys remember, I was not able to pick up the first edition of The Flash Rebirth. Thankfully, I found it at Tampa Bay Comic-Con. Thankfully, it was not at the price that it was on Amazon of a whopping $25 for the issue. It was only $10 at Tampa Bay Comic-Con, which I thought was much more reasonable compared to the $25 you're going to get it for on Amazon. I was very happy to find this, very happy to be able to have it in my collection because it is the first printing and I enjoy having the first printing more than the second printing. So I was very happy to get this. Another issue that I got in hopes of finding anybody who worked on it is Deadpool #1 from 2016 and maybe getting a sign or maybe just getting this this blank cover with a good artist of Deadpool so that I can have him draw a sketch on the cover. That'd be awesome. I'd love to find an artist who does Deadpool really, really well in the style that I like. And the last one is Superman, The Death of Clark Kent, which I got to be signed by Dan Jurgens, who was at the con, but unfortunately he had left by the time I got to his booth, which was very, very unfortunate. But hey, I still have a cool Superman comic to read, and hey, maybe at the next con he'll be there. Alright guys, that is it for this year's Tampa Bay Comic-Con haul 2016, and it was amazing. This year's Comic-Con was an absolute blast. I enjoyed my time. It was awesome getting to meet some of my favorite writers and artists from comic books, being able to meet some of my favorite actors from my favorite shows. It was just amazing. I got to meet some of the nicest people, see some of the coolest cosplays I've ever seen. The work and dedication that go into their costumes was absolutely amazing. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I suggest you guys go watch my 2 vlogs from day 1, 2, and 3 of Tampa Bay Comic-Con. It's awesome. You'll be able to see some of the awesome costumes that I saw at my time at Tampa Bay Comic-Con. You guys will love it. I'm sure of it. If you love costumes, I suggest you go look at those videos. Well, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoy making them for you. That's it for this time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, Nerdy Hatter out.